Hello, Sales Queen Society. Happy freaking Wednesday. I am so excited to be here today chatting with you about why your sales calls are not ending in sales. And I'm going to be sharing with you a story about my client and what we shifted for them to go from 23 sales calls with no sales in 9 months to an 8K month in 30 days. Okay? So if you are doing sales calls right now and they are not leading to sales, then I want you to drop a me in the comments below. If you know you want to be making way more money and signing way more clients and you want to be full-time and quit your 9 to 5 and your sales calls are not leading to sales right now, then drop a me in the comments because this is for you. So if you are watching me live, let me know that you are here. If you are catching the replay, then hashtag Sales Queen in the comments below. So my client is a bookkeeper, in case that's important to you. Doesn't really matter, but some people want to know. They had 23 sales calls with no sales and no clients in 9 months. And when we started working together, 30 days later, they were billing $8,000 for the month. How cool is that? And I'm going to share with you the exact shifts this client had to make to go from no sales calls to $8,000 in 30 days. Or how they went from sales calls with no sales, I should say. They did have sales calls, but no sales to an $8,000 month. So let's talk about what my client was doing when they were booking these sales calls. So they were doing everything right in their business. They were showing up for their business. They had referral partners. They were networking. They were getting on these sales calls. They were selling to people who actually wanted what they had. So they were getting seen. They were getting seen by not just anyone and everyone. They were actually getting seen by people who wanted what they had. And they were having people who wanted what they had reach out and buy. Reach out to buy, but not actually buy. Every sales call, even though they were with people that wanted what they had, it did not end in a sale. And my client ended up feeling like she was spinning her wheels. She's like, I don't know why these people want what I have, but then when I tell them what I have, they don't actually end up buying. And maybe you feel this way too. Do you have people reaching out for your programs, interested in what you sell, interested in what you offer, but then when you share the details or you talk about it more in depth, or maybe you share the price, they don't actually say yes. They say no. Or they ghost you, or they say, I'll think about it, or they say another time, but they aren't actually saying yes. My client knew she had to be missing because she had the people coming to her. She had the people who wanted what she had, but anytime she talked about it or she went more in depth and she sold her offer to them, they didn't actually buy. Anyone else feeling this way? Drop a yeah, that's me in the comments below. There's no shame. It's okay if this is what's happening in your business too. We're going to fix it, okay? So what happened? My client knew she wanted a thriving, successful business and she wanted the ability to quit her part-time job. She knew she wanted to be a bookkeeper. She knew she wanted to make it a full-time income and she knew she wanted to have a thriving business and have freedom in her life. But that wasn't happening. So she invested with me. And in our first 90 minutes, I knew exactly why she hadn't been signing any of those clients. Despite being in front of the right people, despite getting on sales calls, despite talking with people who actually wanted what she had, she wasn't selling an offer that her audience actually wanted. She was overcomplicating what the offer was instead of giving her audience what they actually wanted. Instead of giving these people what they actually wanted, she was trying to sell them something fancy so that it felt more valuable or it felt worth the price. Are you doing this? Are you overcomplicating your offer and trying to sell something that you think is just so out of the box or so special or so unique that you're actually getting away from what your clients actually want and you're not really selling them what they want. My client actually lacked clarity on what and how she supported her dream clients. So then when they would ask her this, she wasn't clearly communicating it because she was confused a little bit. She was confused about how she supported him, what it looked like, what she was actually doing, what service she was providing, how she was helping them, why they would want it. And so this lack of clarity for herself was a huge reason her clients were also lacking clarity on the offer. Didn't really understand what they were going to get, didn't really understand why they should invest, didn't really understand why this offer was right for them. So therefore, they weren't buying. When your audience lacks clarity about what you're selling and they don't understand why they need it, they're not going to buy. If you're lacking clarity, your audience is lacking clarity. If you don't know how you support your clients, if you don't know what you help them do, if you don't know where you help them get to, then that can be felt through your marketing and through your selling. And therefore, your clients are going to lack clarity and they're not going to buy. And the last thing is, her offer wasn't solving her dream clients' problems. So going back to the initial piece is like, if you're not selling an irresistible offer that your dream clients are actually wanting to buy, then it's not going to matter how hard you sell it, how much you do to promote it, how much you talk about it, or how many sales calls you get on. You're not going to have people buying because it's not a priority for them. It's not something that they actually want to solve right here, right now. My client was not selling an offer that her clients actually wanted, that was solving the problems they wanted to solve. And she was trying to make it sound so fancy and valuable and unique that she lacked clarity in what it actually was, and therefore so did her people. So despite doing the work, being in front of their dream clients, getting on sales calls with people who wanted what she had, she wasn't signing clients because her audience didn't know why they needed this offer. They didn't understand how this offer was going to help them, and they didn't see the value in what she actually did. So that's why she was getting on sales calls and people weren't signing up. That's why she had people reaching out and asking to buy from her, but they didn't say yes. That's why she was doing all the work and everything looked good on paper, but it wasn't actually bringing in income and sales. Not because her offer wasn't great, but because of how she communicated it and how she marketed it and how she talked about it. So that's what we shifted. We didn't change anything about her actual offer and the service she was providing for her audience. We simply changed how she talked about it, how she marketed it, and what she said about it. And 24 hours after we did this, she signed her largest client ever. 3 times her client. She signed a client that was 3 times her largest client, and that became her largest client. And in 30 days, she was billing $8,000 for the month. This is the reality. This is what it looks like. If you have people reaching out to work with you, but more people are saying no than actually saying yes, then your offer positioning is the problem. The way you're marketing, the way you're selling, the way you're talking about your offer is the issue. Because when your offer is not positioned to solve that juicy problem that your dream clients actually want to solve, and your offer isn't talking about how you get your clients to exactly where they want to go, you have people show interest, but they don't actually buy. Your content doesn't lead to clients, and your sales calls end in a free coaching session versus an actual client. And you end up feeling like, what the heck? Nobody wants what I have. You start wondering if this is going to work for you. You start worrying if you can actually build a business. And at the end of the day, you end up leaving thousands of dollars on the table because you are surrounded by people who want what you have, but you're not clearly communicating what you do and how it helps them. And so they're not buying. When you have a properly positioned offer and you have a strategy that attracts and converts dream clients, Then you sign clients on repeat, go from struggling to sign clients to booked out, go from $200 months to $8,000 months in 30 days. You make thousands more per week. You get to quit your 9 to 5 and be full time. You never worry about clients or sales again. You make money all the time and you have a thriving business. You hit 10K months, you hit 6-figure years. This is what happens for my clients. And I see this every single day. Every single day I see people who were once struggling to sign clients, and when we tweak their content and we tweak their messaging and we tweak their strategy, they start signing clients. And then they come to me and tell me they never worry about clients and sales. They come to me and they tell me they never imagined their business changing this quickly. They never imagined so much money coming in so quickly. They never imagined making so many sales so quickly. This is the power of the right strategy, the right content, and the right messaging. So you are surrounded by dream clients who actually want what you have, but they aren't buying from you because you aren't properly positioning your offer and you're not creating content that shows them how you help them and why they should hire you now. And so you're leaving thousands of dollars on the table. And worse, if you're getting on sales calls and you have people reaching out to buy, they're not buying from you and then they're going to someone else and they're paying twice as much. Simply because they have clarity on their offers, they know how to position them, they know how to market them, and they know how to create content that attracts and converts their clients. You didn't start your business to work so freaking hard and not sign any clients. And if you're done settling for no clients and no sales and you're ready to actually have a business that makes you a full-time income so you can live that life of freedom, then my one-on-one is 100% for you. I have opened up 5 spots into my signature clients on repeat 30-day one-on-one program. Inside, I give you the visibility, content, and marketing you need to get seen, attract, and convert dream clients who actually want to pay you. I give you the strategies you need to build an audience of dream clients so you're always surrounded by people who want what you have. But more importantly, I give you the strategies to create content that actually leads to those people buying without sales calls, without cold DMs, without needing to do anything you don't want to do. So every single time you post on social media, you sign clients. Every single time you show up in your business, you sign clients. And you don't need fancy funnels or websites or freebies or lead magnets or all these fancy tech things. You just simply need you, your offer, and your content. And you can make 10K months, hit 6-figure years just like I've done, just like my clients have. And I help you perfect your messaging so that you have an irresistible offer that your dream clients are dying to buy. So people are lining up the street to work with you. So that every time you open your social media, someone is reaching out to buy from you. So that every time you open your inbox, you have a new person asking about your services. So that every time you get on social media, you actually sign clients. So you're no longer feeling like you're spinning your reels. You're no longer feeling like you're throwing spaghetti at the wall. You're no longer feeling like you're doing everything you're supposed to be doing, but it isn't working. And you no longer feel like you're doing 9 million different strategies, and you really get to hone in on the one that works for you and that you love. My goal is not just that you sign more clients in the next 30 days working together. My goal is that you leave with an entire plan and you know exactly what you need to continue doing to sign clients and make money inside your business so that you can make a full-time income, quit your 9 to 5, hit 10K months, scale to 6 figures this year in 2026. So if you know you have something incredible and you're done wondering where your next client is going to come from and you're ready, you're done working so freaking hard and not making the amount of money you should be making, and you're ready for clients to come in on repeat, then my 30-day one-on-one is for you. I'm going to give you everything you need to get seen, attract, and convert dream clients using just your content. I'm going to help you build a business where you don't have to do sales calls and you don't have to do cold DMs and you can sign clients all the time so that you can have freedom and you can have a thriving business that you love where you get to help your dream clients get great results. If that is what you are ready for, then 30 days, then Clients on Repeat 30-day program is for you. Comment or DM me deets for more information. I have 5 spots open. I would love to know how this landed for you. Where are you feeling with your sales calls? Where are you feeling with your audience? Do you feel like you do have people reaching out, but they're not buying? Do you recognize that maybe you're not actually selling an offer that people want? You're not actually creating something that your dream clients desire, and you're not actually solving the problems your dream clients actually want to solve? The answer is yes, then they're leaving thousands of dollars on the table. And are you okay with that? Are you okay with thousands of dollars passing you by every single week? Are you okay with not making 10K months, hitting 6-figure years, having a life of freedom where you get to travel, retire your husband? If you're okay with that, cool. If you're not, and you know it's time to make the money, to make way more money and sign way more clients and finally have the thriving business that you've always wanted, then my one-on-one is for you. I have 5 spots open. People are already in my DMs wanting these. They're going to go like crazy. So comment or DM me deets and let's chat about what it looks like together, what it looks like to work together. Okay? I love you. Also, if you are not signed up for Crickets to Clients, this is a 4-day series I'm doing next week where if you're posting on social media every day, you're talking about your offer every day, but no matter what, you aren't signing clients and you're ready to fix it, then you need to be in Crickets to Clients. Comment Crickets below and I will make sure that you get the link to sign up. It's a free live event. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to completely change your business and I'm going to give you exactly what you need to get fully booked out, sign clients consistently, make a full-time income, quit your 9-to-5. Using just your content. You don't need sales calls. You don't need cold DMs. You simply need incredible content and great messaging. And I'm going to help you do that. So I love you. Drop Crickets if you want the link for that. Comment or DM me deets and let's get you into Clients on Repeat. I love you. Have a great day.